The rating for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has been revealed, and to no one's surprise, people are upset because apparently they were lied to, I think? I don't know what they were expecting, but yeah, it's PG-13. So again, I don't think anybody expected anything else. If you did, I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, this thing was going to be PG-13. There was a slim chance it could be like 14 rated max, but probably not. You know, depending on international territories, it might still end up that in some internationals just because of a, translation or whatever. But again, the only thing here that's different than anything else is the fact that when they talk about why it's rated PG-13, it says, and I quote, "Rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence and action, frightening images, and some language," end quote. So the new thing here is obviously frightening images. It's kind of different. Obviously, intense sequences of violence and action is to be expected. It's just kind of how it goes. I know, like, some people were fixated on it has to be R-rated or it has to be a straight-up horror film for a misquote that we had from after when Doctor Strange 1 came out, is really, I think, when it spawned, where the director was like, well, if I had my way, I'd make a horror movie, but the second film is going to push horror in the MCU. And everybody interpreted that as it's going to be a horror film, which they never said. Again, PG-13 is fine. It's like in line with everything else they've had. I'm not worried about this. If you're choosing what you should be worried about, the runtime or PG-13, I'm going to tell you right now, you should be way more worried about a 2-hour runtime or an hour and 55 minutes and then the credits than a PG-13 rating. I think we can all agree on that. I think you can all agree on that. That one thing is more, I guess, important than the other, and it's the runtime of how the whole thing flows. And hopefully they can pull it off in 2 hours. Hopefully people are happy. There's obviously going to be the people that are going to come out of this film going, well, that was good, if it's good, or if they think it's good, but going, but only if it was R-rated. Imagine what we could have gotten. There always is, right? It always happens. It happened with the Batman as well. Sure, could it have helped? Maybe, sure, probably, but does it need it? Evidence shows no. So let's let them make and put out the film that they do, and then if it's a terrible film, let's be upset at the film then, because it'll probably have way more problems than being PG-13. So thank you for watching that video, and if you've ever wondered what that little join button is on YouTube, well, that is our membership section, where for a few additional dollars a month, you get exclusive discussions as part of our podcasts each and every week, audio commentaries, let's plays, discussions on canceled comic book films, topics that are a little bit too sensitive for people on YouTube, such as controversial things happening in media, and a lot more. So check out what we offer by clicking that join button.